If you've ever dreamed of moving into a multi-million-dollar content mansion with your creator friends, don't. I lived in one for exactly 2 weeks before I packed my bags in the middle of the night and fled. There are 3 things they paid me to hide. The relationship contract that legally forced me to fake date for views, the hidden cameras spying on us, and a high-stakes red carpet sabotage. If you think the influencer world is real, you're about to be severely disappointed. Listen fast. Story 1. My views were starting to dip last year, and that's when a massive talent manager approached me. He wanted me to do a fake dating collab with one of his biggest creators, a guy named Leo who has 3 million followers, but a terrible reputation. The manager told me it would double my subscriber count in a month. All I had to do was sign a relationship NDA. The rules were an absolute nightmare. We had to post 3 matching TikToks a week, film a shared vanity restock every Sunday, and pretend to be head over heels in love. In public, he was the perfect boyfriend. In private, we didn't even speak. He wouldn't even sit in the same room as me unless a camera was rolling. The breaking point happened when I actually fell in love with someone else, a normal guy who isn't on social media. When I told Leo's manager I wanted to announce a mutual breakup, he pulled out the contract and showed me a clause I missed. If I broke it early, I owed their agency $50,000 for loss of views. I was literally trapped in a fake life for Clout, while our comments called us couple goals. If you're still here, lock in, because story 2 is where it gets dangerous. Story 2. The content mansion was beautiful. 8 bedrooms, an infinity pool, and a massive beauty room with perfect ring lights where we all filmed our daily routines. But by day 4, things felt off. The lead creator who owned the house, Mason, was obsessed with knowing exactly what everyone was doing. If someone wasn't filming, he'd get aggressive, claiming we were wasting his rent money. One night, I was sitting at the shared vanity, doing a late-night skincare routine to de-stress. I dropped my serum bottle, and it rolled under the massive aesthetic flower wall Mason set up for backgrounds. When I reached under to grab it, my hand hit something hard. I pulled back the fake leaves and found a tiny, high-definition hidden camera pointed directly at the vanity mirror. I started checking the rest of the room. There was another one hidden in the digital clock, and one inside the light fixture. Mason was secretly recording our private conversations, raw, unedited faces and breakdowns to use as blackmail if any of us ever tried to leave his agency. I booked an Uber at 3 a.m, dragged my suitcases down the stairs, and never looked back. For the final story, let's talk about the ultimate act of high fashion sabotage. My best friend is a celebrity makeup artist, and she was hired to prep 2 major rival fashion influencers, Elena and Gia, who were staying in the same luxury hotel. Elena had secured a custom, one-of-a-kind gown from a legendary designer. It was a massive deal, guaranteed to land her on the front page of every magazine. Gia was visibly furious about it all week. An hour before they were supposed to leave, Elena stepped out of her suite to do a quick hair touch-up down the hall. Gia saw her chance. She walked into Elena's room under the pretense of borrowing a setting spray. While the room was empty, Gia took a bottle of dark, oil-based foundation from the vanity, unscrewed the top, and poured it directly down the back of Elena's white designer gown. Oil stains are permanent on silk. The dress was completely ruined in seconds. When Elena walked back in, she completely broke down. But her styling team did something genius. They took a pair of fabric scissors, completely cut away the stained train of the dress, turned it into a sleek, avant-garde mini dress, and used waterproof body paint to cover the remaining marks. Elena ended up trending worldwide for the bold fashion choice, while Gia sat in the corner of the gala, completely ignoring the cameras because her plan had totally backfired. Guys, if you made it to the end, comment a pink heart emoji so I know who my real supporters are. Thanks for watching. Bye!